What is good, everybody? Welcome to the Profit CFO channel, where today I'm going to jump into the platform Monarch Money and let you know why I, as a financial professional, absolutely love using this with my clients. All right, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to go ahead and cover all of the reasons why I absolutely love this platform. There's some cool features and some awesome benefits. And after spending hours and hours and hours in the last 2 months, moving my clients over from Mint to Monarch Money, doing a lot of the research, and spending the full first 3 weeks of the year just getting my clients set up in it, I have absolutely fallen in love with this platform. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you all of my favorite features and benefits from my personal perspective that I love, my clients have also been telling me that they love. So starting with the first one, man, it's gotta be dark mode. I don't know about you, but I've switched almost everything in my life to dark mode. My Gmail, my Microsoft Word, the back of my phone. I don't like the bright stuff. In fact, it kind of hurts my eyes. So Monarch Money giving us the ability to set up our platform on dark mode instead of having to have that bright mode where your eyes aren't used to it has been amazing. It's a genius move, to be honest with you, because I, as the financial professional, am looking at clients' accounts all day, right? So I can go from dark mode, dark mode, dark mode because I have my entire thing set here. One of my clients was like, oh my goodness, I am so excited because it matches my phone now. So we all know that dark mode kind of helps you focus a little bit better. It takes away the light from your eyes and, it just looks prettier. So I think that's probably one of the things is that it looks so much more updated than the former thing that I was using, Mint. We'll talk a little bit more about that. And it just works better for you. Number two has to be the fact that the transactions are broken up by the day. So now instead of having one long page with transaction after transaction after transaction, it's actually broken up by the date that you bought something, what you bought on that day, how much you spent on that day, every single day. So now let's say that you bought something on January 7th and you know that you went to Walmart and you're expecting a refund. You don't have to scroll through transaction after transaction. Really, all you've got to do now is just scroll to the 7th or take yourself down a couple of days and look, boom, there's the Walmart transaction. You know that it should have been back. Being refunded in a couple of days, you just scroll up a couple of days. But having it broken out into different areas is so much easier on the mind, so much easier to categorize everything on a daily basis, and like I said, to be able to find transactions. Another one of the cool features that I've never seen anywhere else is the fact that you are able to review transactions. Well, let me take that back. It's the fact that you're able to notate that you need to review a transaction that you might not remember, you might not know where it came from, you can't remember at that point. You can go ahead and click into the transaction, scroll down to the bottom, and it says needs review. If there happen to be two people on the account, you and your spouse, you can assign the review to your spouse, which I think is a really cool feature. So say, like we were just talking about that refund. That refund was supposed to come back from Walmart. You need to remember that it needs to be there, but you're gonna be busy, right? Because we're all busy. So you go in to that Walmart purchase, you click it, you get down to the bottom, needs review, assign it to yourself. When you come back in a week and you're actually categorizing your transactions, you check that tab first and you're like, boom, oh, I need to go and check and see if the refund is there. You can go through to the days that are broken up and see if the refund's there or if it's not. If it's not, you can do your due diligence in order to make sure that you're actually getting your money back. The other piece is, I guess this would be number 4, reoccurring transactions, right? So the Netflix subscriptions, the Peacock, Crunchyroll, 24-hour fitness. A lot of us have a lot of those that we know that we're paying for, but I have seen constantly, time after time, that there are reoccurring transactions that are happening within somebody's bank account and they don't even know that they're still paying for it. I hear very often, oh man, I thought I stopped paying for that 2 or 3 years ago. Well, 2 or 3 years times 12, doubled, tripled, that's a lot of money that you're paying, even if it's only $10 a month, it's $120 a year. So with the reoccurring transactions area, you're able to look at it as a calendar, what's coming up next, and what you've already paid. So sometimes I get asked, well, where is my budget going to be if I haven't paid X, Y, and Z? Well, we know exactly how much you still have coming up in reoccurring charges, so you can actually make an educated decision on if you want to purchase something or not. The other cool piece about that is when you're seeing this continuously coming up and you're not using it, it shows you how much it is as well. You're able to be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. I guess I would say the only fault is you can't cancel it straight from the platform, but that's no fault of Monarch Money's. That's just kind of how the platform is. They're constantly making changes, and I really do believe that at some point they probably will have the ability to make sure that you can cancel right from there. And number 5 for you is going to be shared logins. I love the fact that you can give access to your spouse. Say that you're working with somebody that's your office manager, you have a financial advisor, you have a financial professional like myself. You can grant them access to your account. You don't have to share your login, your password with anybody anymore. I think it's really great when you're doing this as a couple as well, because John and Jen, they might have the shared logins. Well, when John is going through and he's actually coding the transactions and he comes across a Venmo that happens to be from Jen's account, if he doesn't know what it is, he can literally open up that transaction, go assign it to her, and it pops up. So when she's coming through to do her transaction review, the first place that she should check is at the top, which we're reviewing the transactions, and she can go ahead and code that one herself. This way they're always communicating without having to call into the other room. Jen, what was this? Jim, what is that? You can go ahead and take care of all of it in the platform. For financial advisors, it's amazing. You can go ahead and give any financial professional access for 30 days at a time. If that's happening, you go ahead and just put their email in there, and then they can view your household. They can get a full scope of what's going on for you. Even if you don't want them to have it for forever, it is really great so they can help you get your financial house in order. If you happen to have a manager that you want to have help code some of the, or a virtual assistant or an assistant that you want to have help code some of your transactions, you give them a full-on login and they can go ahead and get into your platform. I think it's a seamless system, it's very safe, and it's one of the features, like I said, that I love the most. But I also have a bonus feature for you. The bonus feature is something that is giving me the ability to add to my clients for 2024. It's goals. There is a tab in there where you can actually create financial goals inside of Monarch, and then you can take the account or the transaction and actually link it to that goal so you can watch it grow. Say you're trying to get an emergency savings fund up to $10,000 and you're transferring $500 every single month into an Ally or a SoFi bank account. Boom, you code that transaction so that it's helping you see you attain that goal. You want to save for Christmas presents, $1,200, $100 is going to one of those savings accounts as well. You're watching it grow every single month. And when it comes to paying down debt on that credit card, you can see, hey, you know what? We've got $20,000. This credit card payment went here. We applied the bonus to this goal right here, and you're watching it go down. I absolutely love it, and it's going to make it very visual for all my clients, which has me excited, but it has them even more excited. So those are the features that I absolutely love in Monarch Money. And like I said, I gave you 5 plus a bonus, but there's a couple of benefits too, right? It's the ease of use, the fact that it has a very, very updated feel. It feels like it's something from today, not an archaic platform like we were dealing with in Mint. And then because it is a paid app, they are making constant improvements. And I've seen 3 or 4 different things that they've added over the course of the last couple of months. I truly, truly, truly do think it's amazing. So for me right now, it truly gets a score of a 10 out of 10, right? And my clients love it too, which makes it maybe an 11 out of a 10. So I want you to continue to keep learning more so that you have all the knowledge that you need in order to be successful financially. So please go ahead and check out this video right here. It's another tool for you to keep you on your way.